Hello everybody, I am back with another video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. It's just, I know like some people think like YouTube is easy. I thought YouTube was easy until you actually try it. It's doing the same thing all over and over again. It gets irritating to you after a while. I'm sorry about that noise, if you guys can even hear it. Um, if you guys can tell by the title of the thing is what if Goku was a god or had the power of a god. That's what I'm doing. Not he is God. Because well God's still alive. Alright. So I'm gonna show you guys the ships. Alright. Guys, if you have anything to like tell me like if there's any way like how in some YouTubers they just have to like slide their finger and it goes to a different place. Tell me where I can find them. Because I don't know, I can't find them. I can't find one where you can scroll to the side and then it changes pictures. I want to do that. Alright, so the ships are Momo, Sue, Monoma, Girl Monoma, Mina, Nejiro Hado, Kendo, and Jiro. Alright, so it's first. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to get another picture for the thing. So this is Baby Deku. So I'm gonna start the what if. It starts with Inko and Hasashi Midoriya. They make Deku at his birth. All right. Skip 4 years. So whenever he gets, and then he goes to the quirk doctor, and the doctor tells Deku that he's quirkless. He goes to school, and there is a new girl, Uraraka. Deku looks at Uraraka and falls in love with her, right? Like, he fell in love with her in, like, the main thing, so why not fall in love with her here? But you'll see why she wasn't in the ships. Falls in love with her, but Uraraka hates Deku because she loves Bakugo. And Bakugo actually likes her too. So, she starts to bully Deku too, because he starts following Bakugo and saying, like, you're a quirkless loser and stuff. But Deku in this one, right, doesn't get scared whenever Bakugo, when they bully him. Right, whenever he was like, there was like a shaky voice and stuff. At this point, he's just like, it's like, I know I'm gonna get beaten up for this, but at least I want to stand my ground doing it. So you see, like he has more guts in this one. So, bully him. One day, Bakugo knocks Deku out, right, because of the explosion. Explosion punch. He explodes something that way, and then he punches Deku in the face. Knocks Deku out. And then Deku wakes up in a dark abyss and sees God and all the archangels. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to put an announcement at the beginning of this. This is gonna be a religious thing, so if you guys want a religious thing, then I guess you don't have to watch it, but I'm just making it because I was watching a video on someone doing it. Hold on. Follow this guy, Lotus What If, because I was making this video because he made it too. Down here somewhere. Right here. Was it God? Final part. His is different from mine, but this is where I got the inspiration to like do it. Alright. Let me get back. Alright. Now where did I send off? Oh yeah. And sees all the archangels. Deku is a Christian. Alright. I don't know if he is in the anime, but I'm just saying he is in this one because plot armor. So he believes in God, but he is 4, so he's like, who are you? He says, he says he is God. Deku says, God? And then bows to him, and God says, you don't have to bow, my son. I've seen you suffer. I've seen your suffering, so I want you to absorb all 7 archangels. Yes, he's gonna absorb archangels. You got that right. because I know this is new. I know this is a new thing because usually they like do stuff or like work hard or they're born gods with god power stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying that is gonna allow Deku to absorb all seven archangels. Hold on, let me get the picture real quick. Oh, it's in here somewhere. It's right here. Here are all the archangels. You see them all here? These are all seven archangels. So they line up and then allow Deku to absorb them all. Actually, no, Deku doesn't want to absorb them, but God just makes them into light, and then they float around Deku, and then they flow into him. But in this universe, right, all the archangels have actual, like, I don't think it counts as quirks, but he gains like he gains fire, ice, ground. I mean earth, water, lightning. Oh wait, wrong. Fire, ice, ground. Fire, ice, earth, water, lightning, wind, and light. That's right, light. Just pure light. Lightning is something completely different. You know what lightning is. But I'm saying the power of light. Deku's like, what? Deku's like, what just happened? God says, you have just absorbed all the archangels. And God says, from absorbing all of them, you'll grow to 4'3". Very specific number. Remember, this guy is 4. Remember, he is 4. And has 95% muscle definition. Hold on. I'm gonna show you a picture of that one too. Like I told you, if you have like, he's gonna be like this. If this thing will focus, there. He's gonna look like that. But he doesn't have the hero costume on, and he's a little shorter. Yeah, but that's technically what he looks like. So you know why he has all these girls. Ooh. But yeah, he grows up. He grows. He's a growing boy. And remember, he's still 4. This is 4-year-old Deku. Remember that. 4 years old and has that muscle physique. I wish I had that muscle physique at 4. That'd be awesome. Actually, I'm getting sidetracked. Yes, he is 4 and getting all these powers. And then God says, hold on. Yeah, God says maybe one day you will surpass even me. Now that you have absorbed all the archangels, you are now immortal. And one day, it doesn't matter if it takes centuries or millennium. One day you will have to take over my job, Deku. Take over my job. Deku says, okay, one day, when I'm older, I'll take the job of God. God says, and then, oh yeah, God says, okay, you have to go back now. Deku says, okay, bye. And then Deku gets up and sees that his shirts and his pants are tight. And then he stands up. He says, I'm way taller. It looks like he looks at his stomach. And he has tons of muscles on him. And Bakugo looks at Deku and says, it doesn't matter if you got taller, you're still weak, and tries to explode Deku. But it does nothing to him. So Deku just ignores Bakugo and leaves to see the teacher. The teacher says, who are you? Deku says, it's me, Izuku Midoriya. He says, what? I forgot to tell you guys, Deku is smart. Right. Remember, this is still him at 4. He is 2 times smarter than Principal Nezu. Remember Nezu? He had an intelligent quirk. And Deku doesn't even have an intelligence quirk. And you guys are like, how does he have it? Well, if you have the memories of all 7 archangels, and they were looking over Earth for millenniums, millenniums, you're gonna have great brain cells and really good knowledge of everything. Remember, he's still 4. He can still gain knowledge because he hasn't seen all the archangels' memories. He'll get that later. Whenever he grows up, he'll start getting smarter and smarter. All right, and then, so the teacher calls Inko, but Hasashi, I forgot to tell you guys that too. Man, I'm just so forgetful today. Hasashi left when he heard that Deku was quirkless. He left, so just Inko. So she comes to the school and she said, "Where's Izuku?" The teacher pointed at a muscular 4'3" Deku. She stared at Deku. Deku said, "I don't know how this happened, but I have, I'm really, I have all these memories, and I know everything." So 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 Inko just out of shock. She just didn't bother asking any questions, and then was driving them home. And then when they got home, Deku said, "I don't know." So Deku said, I'm so intelligent. I have a thing in my mind. If you give me $400, Mom, I think I could make us millionaires. At first, Inko was very skeptical, but she decided to trust Deku. So Deku said, "We need to go to the store first to buy supplies for the invention." She said, "Okay." 4 hours later, Deku made an invention to make a new material 1,000 times stronger than steel. Every pound of the new material, like armor, is $100,000. Remember, this was cheap for him to make because he was smart and stuff, right? But basically, almost no one in the world could replicate it. It's so complex, so they can only buy it for him. And thousands of times stronger than steel, they would love that. I bet they'd actually pay it, like the government and the heroes and stuff like that. They'd buy it. And Inko was shocked that her 4-year-old son made a new material and that they could be rich. They sold 400 pounds of it in 1 month. Remember, these are bought by like military and heroes around the world. And they made $4 million in that month. So they moved from a poor neighborhood to the rich neighborhood. They bought a mansion next to Momo and Monoma. Remember, Monoma is a girl in this one. Okay, they move right next to Momo and Monoma's house. Deku is able to transfer like knowledge. If he puts his hand on like his mom's forehead, he's able to transfer knowledge that he has learned into hers. Like Goku is able to like read people's minds. Deku's able to do that, but force knowledge into him. So he did. He pushed all of the knowledge that he learned into his mom's head, so she can make it. So she can make it for him to sell. They buy a mansion, right, with a theater, a pool, library, bowling in the house. In the house, remember this. But the pool is outside. I'm not gonna put a pool inside the house. The theater, the library, and the bowling are inside the house. Their tennis court is outside, and they bought a training field. The house came out to $39 million. So Inko put Deku in a private school with Monoma and Momo. Inko goes over to meet Mr. and Mrs. Yayorozu to see what they were like. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this part off here. I will see about if you guys like this, I'll make another part. Actually, I don't even care if you guys want this, because I'm gonna make other parts. I don't care, because this is a fun thing to do. Not to do what ifs. I mean, what ifs are fun, but this one that I'm gonna make is gonna be super fun. So keep on watching. Make sure to go like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Goodbye.